So, willkommen zurück bei Honkai Star Rail. Haben jetzt ein Team-Up mit Aventurine, um quasi die Morde aufzuklären, die da passiert sind. Wir müssen rausfinden, wer Robin und Firefly umgebracht hat. Und wir trauen niemanden. Und wir untersuchen erstmal die Loki-Statue. Okay. Okay, wir sind immer noch im Maximum. Ist nichts Neues passiert. So, ich wollte nur mal kurz die Loki-Statue angucken. So, wir erzählen den anderen jetzt, dass wir mit Aventurine einen Deal haben. Und dass wir bestochen worden sind. Ja, er hat uns ziemlich viel Geld gegeben. Haben wir tatsächlich dieses Geld bekommen? Ich will mal kurz reingucken. Hier Geld. Warte, wo sehen wir das eigentlich hier? Aha. Und warte mal, hier sehen wir das. Wenn wir die Spuren anklicken. Nee, haben wir nicht. Nee, nee, ich glaube nicht. Ich glaube, wir haben nicht so viel Geld gekriegt. Nur Ingame-Währung. Also
Aventurine's goal is to try
In-Game-Währung.
and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence
Ja.
of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down?
Boah,
It's
der
gotta be
ist
something
doch...
important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
Diese Typen, die wollen nur alles zurück. Die wollen Geld, die wollen... Macht. Die wollen... Weiß ich nicht. Die wollen halt nicht einfach den Tod aufklären. Vielleicht hat er es auf das Hotel abgesehen, auf
An
jeden Fall.
attack on the hotel guests? Unlikely.
Nee, das meinte
Penacony's
ich jetzt
guests
nicht.
include quite a few bigwigs known throughout the whole cosmos. People
Ich habe
who
gesagt, er
not
will
even
das
the
Hotel.
IPC would dare take lightly.
Aber okay.
Aventurine is a shrewd merchant, and there's no way he doesn't know that.
Vielleicht will er die Familie, vielleicht Acheron, vielleicht etwas. Okay, im Moment können wir noch keine konkreten Schlussfolgerungen ziehen. Alles zu besprechen wäre blöd.
I'm just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine.
Ja, auf jeden
He's
Fall.
skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in
Ein
to win.
Gambler. Alter, Gambit. Naja, was sagt denn Welt wieder? Welt, hast du dein Gehirn schon eingeschaltet?
Aventurine said something that concerns me. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever.
Ja, genau.
But said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
Ja. Verfolgt er noch andere Ziele?
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone. However, I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air.
Da bin ich einmal gespannt. Vernichtungsgang ist ja auch krasser Part des Ganzen. Mal gucken, was da passiert.
You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
Die ist okay. Ist sehr freundlich. Komisch, daran kann ich mich gar nicht mehr
That fits the
erinnern.
stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone.
Was ist hier los? Warum kann ich mich nicht erinnern, angeblich? Hä, was war denn das für eine Antwort? Sie liebt Clarky. So, was hast du da drüben? Und was habe ich hier? Freunde? Freunde? Leute, die Freunde wollen. Dann mach halt. Boah. Jetzt, was
I hope
geht?
it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank.
Ich meine, ja, wo ist die Leiche im echten Leben? Also, wir haben eine Leiche gesehen in der Traumwelt. Was passiert denn mit dem Körper in der echten Welt? Und wo ist die? Und was? Oh mein Gott, was ist das für eine Straße im Hintergrund? Boah, das ist ja Dings hier. F-Zero.
Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here?
Ja, genau. Wie kann man hier sterben? Irgendwie ist es seltsam. Ich traue niemandem mehr.
Whenever I
Doch alles
see the
nur ein
Grand
Fake.
Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
Das Theater. Sieht einfach aus wie das Theater aus Honkai Impact. So ein bisschen. Ich meine, nicht genau, aber so die Ästhetik. So der Schatten des Ganzen. Glaubst du, dass die Familie zu den Verteilen gehören könnte?
No. After all, they've brought everyone this sleepy dreamscape, which everyone loves. I just feel like I'm starting to understand them less and less.
Ja, das sage ich doch. Wir verstehen hier halt gar nichts.
Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As
Genau.
if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us were all outsiders from another world.
Ja, wer sind wir ja auch?
Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down.
Ja, ich hol dir mal ein.
But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Trink doch. Ich hol dir ein. Ich hol dir jetzt einen Soda.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't
Oh,
need
okay.
anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the two murders that she witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One
Okay.
thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real
Jetzt
life?
werden die richtigen Fragen gestellt.
Seeing
Jetzt.
as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about her while out there.
Ja, aber Firefly war doch gar nicht. Ich weiß gar nicht, wo Firefly überhaupt ist. Also, wo die
How
sich
about we
befinden
split
hat.
off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those and we can link
Okay.
up again later.
Okay, tschüss Welt mal wieder.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himiko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch.
Boah, okay. Hä, was macht der denn jetzt? Oh Gott, Welt, was?
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Hä? Wer ist denn da? Oh, was? Acheron ist schon da? Nein, das ist nicht Acheron. Oder doch? Nein.
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Nein, warte, das ist doch wieder eine Verkleidung. Das ist doch mal wieder andere, oder?
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express.
Doch, das
I
ist
believe
doch,
you've met my colleagues.
ist doch wieder die andere. Das ist doch nicht Acheron, vor allem, weil, wie die aufgetaucht ist.
Welt.
Is There's something about my name?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
Hä? Du weißt sogar, wie sie aussieht.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade, and that you're now
Vernichtungsgang ist
attempting
schon
to
tot?
unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
Ich dachte, die Vernichtungsgang wäre irgendwie was noch kommt.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Warte, tatsächlich. Warte, aber ich wette, das hier ist wieder nur Sparkle.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this.
Was?
And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Was? Hä? War
Keen
der auch da?
intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane.
Boah, was ist hier los? Sein Stab ist ein schwarzes Loch, das erklärt den Angriff. Was?
So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths.
Vielleicht das ist doch Sparkle, oder?
Reveal
Sparkle
your
könnte
true
hier irgendwo
identity
überall
and
sein.
intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Boah, alter Welt. Bring doch nicht einfach Leute um.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide.
Boah,
Believe it or
Alter.
not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request.
Boah, aber ehrlich, er wählt einfach so, ich bring dich mit einem schwarzen Loch um.
I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy,
Oh,
and that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
okay.
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words.
Boah, okay. Weil es keine wahre Identität gibt, außer das, was er
Everyone
sieht.
has their own unspeakable
Vielleicht
past.
ist es doch nicht
Secrets that they
Sparkle.
don't want to be revealed.
Ich denke Sparkle.
And I won't be asking
Überall.
any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board. Is she okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
Was? Kommt er denn darauf jetzt?
She's fine. Let's just stick with the topic. Gaining my trust depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to
Okay.
try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the
Okay.
process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze.
Wow.
That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family.
Warum denn die
If you
Familie?
could trust me,
Hi.
we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Oh mein Gott, was ist hier los?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other
What?
people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm.
Acheron und Welt zusammen. Okay, kann man machen.
By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups.
Schild kommt mir auch bekannt vor.
Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
Ja, und was jetzt? Wen verfolgen wir jetzt? Oh, gleichzeitig im Hotel in der Realität.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She
Okay.
just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
Hä, Acheron? Hä?
the
Ich
guest
verstehe
rooms
wieder
are
nichts.
charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron.
Hast du auch Acheron oder wartest du auf wem anders? Habt ihr leider noch nicht. Ich habe schon zweimal den Typen gezogen. Also ich hätte gerne Acheron, die macht schon geile Sachen, aber dann musst du sie wieder hochballern und
It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other
mit wem
people,
redet sie?
other
Das ist ja
things.
ganz seltsam.
I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The
Sagen wir mal
Annihilation
so,
Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you.
sind
What
einfach
exactly
verschwunden, nicht
happened to
gestorben.
them? Well, let me reveal all.
Hä, was? Was ich sagen wollte, also ich bin auch nicht traurig, wenn ich sie nicht kriege. Ich habe ja genug Leute, die ich hochleveln muss noch. Mit denen ich halt gerne auch die Herausforderungen immer mal bestehen würde, die da noch sind. Insofern, ja, wenn ich sie kriege, dann freue ich mich, wenn nicht, dann nicht. Und ja, ich lebe ja noch ein bisschen. Das Spiel gibt es noch ein bisschen. Da kann man noch ein bisschen leveln. Was ist mit der Gang passiert? Oh Gott, zeigt sie uns jetzt.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father,
Hä?
I dedicate this to
Boah,
you.
was passiert hier?
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
Ja, was denn?
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
Boah, was geht hier ab? Ich bin total überfordert. Ich verstehe gar nichts.
Those poor people. They have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all
Mit
out.
wem redet sie denn? Macht sie Aufzeichnungen? Oh mein Gott.
What happened? The
Nichts
memory
mehr.
after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way,
Oh mein Gott, ich kann nichts sehen. Okay.
it's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you?
Oh mein Gott, jetzt redet die Erinnerung mit dir.
Who are you?
Oh no.
It's...
Vorsicht, du wirst auch gleich umgebracht.
Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators?
Oh Gott, was geht hier
My
los?
name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an
Oh mein Gott, wer ist Constance?
unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for.
Was geht hier vor, ey? Ich bin so hart
Want
überfordert.
her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Das hört sich gruselig an. Oh, Telefon, gehen Sie mal ran.
A phone. Wanna listen in?
Okay, wer ist da? Gleichen Zeit auf der anderen Seite des Phones. Warte, was? Das für eine geile Schreibmaschine.
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement.
Nein, nicht wieder die IFA.
Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Avgin extinction event into a distant memory.
Ey, was sind das für Sachen?
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects.
Oh Gott, was los?
This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness.
Okay.
They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Oh mein Gott, endlich mal eine andere Religion hier.
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods.
Was geht hier vor?
Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth.
Boah, was geht hier ab? Ey, so viele Informationen, die noch keinen Sinn machen.
Yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if thou can hear me, please open up thy 3 eyes and gaze upon this child.
Oh, Jesus. Können die nicht einfach mal, oh Gott, können die nicht einfach irgendwie
when
Die
you took
Story
his
einfacher
father,
gestalten.
my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go. I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain?
Was genau passiert hier eigentlich?
Please tell me.
Ist
Whether
das alles
this
so
life is all
relevant?
just a fleeting dream.
Warum machen wir alles so kompliziert?
Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy, the rain.
Regen, Regen, schau, Regen. Oh, Regen, alles wird nass.
Raining? Raining.
It is raining. It's
Oh,
true.
warte mal.
Our
Regen,
elders weren't
Regen.
lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here.
Warte
We can go
mal.
back
Das
home.
war doch mal Thema. Nicht die Geschichte von Top. Erinnert mich doch an was.
Back home. Gayathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you. Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gayathra.
Boah. Was passiert denn hier?
Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avjen.
Wie ist denn der Name?
May the goddess Gayathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally
Aber was
pulsing.
geht denn hier?
Let your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
Pläne
forever
ewig
concealed.
verborgen bleiben. Das hört sich mysteriös an.
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Hä? Das ist Aventurin. Alter, ist er eigentlich eine Jojo-Referenz?
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad.
Ja, besorg dich.
Just as you guessed.
Wow,
Nobody
Dr.
outside
White.
knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony, using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Boah, Dr. Ratio ist wieder da. Wer hätte es gedacht? Alte Ratio.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself, until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare.
Wow, was? Okay. Die Toten werden wieder aufgeweckt. Okay. Aber dann ist denn da irgendwer richtig tot? I don't know.
That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Ja.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body.
Genau.
I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
Ja, das
Two
war die
murder
andere.
cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. Oh, she must have come across the other one.
Ja.
This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason
Immer
to
diese
intervene.
IFK, Mann.
It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These two murders are definitely getting hushed up.
Ja, warum eigentlich? Warum ist der Stand-in schon so schnell zur Stelle? Wie kommt das? War das alles geplant? Kann die Familie doch drinne stecken?
What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
Oh Mann, ey.
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward.
Wie lange
has to
machst du
be
noch?
Robin.
Ewig. Bis ich müde
Remember,
werde. Ich hab
that masked
Feierabend.
fool once told me to find a mute as a friend.
Die zweiten News haben mich gekillt. Ja, ich habe halt, eigentlich wollte ich früher anfangen, aber dann habe ich doch noch einen Kopiervorgang gestartet und der hat länger gedauert und während mein Rechner kopiert, wollte ich nicht unbedingt streamen. Aber ich musste lachen, weil ich den Bericht an der Front so lustig übersetzt habe. Oh Gott, eine Dragon Ball Synchro. Nee, warte. Dragon Ball oder Flint Hammerhead Synchro.
Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot
Nico, ich
mistake
zeig
that
dir das.
sound. Not produced
so
by
oft.
any voice
Das ist
box,
nicht so
but
oft.
rather by the
Okay.
resonance of the harmony.
Alles gut.
If
Mach
that
halt,
girl
wie du
hadn't gone
willst.
hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way
Vielleicht
I
hat die
could to
Family
meet her.
Robin ja doch umgebracht.
But she died. Right before my very eyes.
Ist ja geil. Musste auch noch einen russischen Bericht übersetzen. Boah.
A complete and utter loss.
Wie ist sie denn vor deinen Augen
Incidentally,
gestorben, by the way?
It seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Ich würde sagen, 90% vom Skript sind fertig. Mega, ey, du hast richtig reingehauen.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists,
no.
but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the
Oh
vernacular
mein
of
Gott.
Penacony,
Dr. Ratio
dreaming.
macht kein Shit.
But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
Welcher Mann?
Who?
Sunday.
Sunday? Warte, nee. Sag mir was.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
Andy war doch auch in der Topaz-Story drin, ne?
If it were the
Oder wurde
former,
genannt.
it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Oh Gott, oh Gott.
Fine. Oh, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk,
Was
but the living
laberst
can.
du?
Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That
Gute Nacht
man's
noch.
sister has
Ja,
died.
dir auch.
He
Gute
can't
Nacht.
sit on his
Bye.
hands. Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
Boah, eine Show. Er zieht eine Show ab. Oh Gott, Leute. Macht
We're
ihr nur.
here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the
Wo
families
sind wir
meet to
denn
discuss
jetzt?
great plans for Penacony.
Fortress?
Boah, wo sind wir denn jetzt
I
gelandet?
like this
In einem
metaphor.
neuen Bereich?
I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
Oh, krass.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes.
Nee, warte,
Look
ich weiß, was
around
Sunday war.
while you
Okay.
still have this moment of freedom.
Boah, ich hab echt schon alles vergessen.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see.
Oha.
When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
Oh ja, okay. Im Laufe der Geschichte wirst du die Gelegenheit haben, die Handlung durch die Perspektive von anderen Figuren voranzubringen. Figur, der diese Perspektive gehört, wird automatisch die erste Figur im Team. Wenn du erstmals zur entsprechenden Perspektive betrittst, okay, im Menü Schicksalskreuzung kannst du einsehen, welche aktuelle oder abgeschlossene Mission zu welcher Figur gehört, überhaupt passiert. Wenn du die Perspektive wechseln musst, um die Geschichte voranzutreiben, kannst du die Schicksalsbilder auswählen. Oh. Keine Ahnung. Klicke hier. Ah, okay. Ja, okay. Oh mein Gott, wir spielen jemanden anders. Und wir haben... Ich krieg noch Stellariade 1. Aber wenig. So krass, wir sind jetzt Aventurin. Und bringen die Story voran. Und ja, beenden hier. Und beim nächsten Mal geht's weiter bei Honkai Star Rail Brop.